Hi there, I'm Andy Hillier, and today I'm going to break down the main riff for Money for Nothing. Sounds like this. Classic riff, sounds great. It's a little bit tricky to play, but I'm going to break it down and make it as easy as possible for you guys to learn it. While I'm thinking about it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Andy Hillier 9 to 42. Give us a like on the video and put some comments below as well. Okay, let's get started. So we've got 4 lines of music we need to learn. I'm going to break it all down and do a line at a time. So we're going to start off with the first finger on D5, and I'll probably use my third finger on G7. And we're just going to do one hit on that. We're using the fingers for this because that's what he uses when he plays it. So we're just going to hit a really short little staccato one. You can't really hear that very much in the record. You only hear the second one really. So you get. So you're going to play it twice, and the second one you can hear it holds on. The first one it's just staccato, like ba ba. And then there's another one of those. And then your first finger is going to go flat, so that's on 5 on both the G and the D strings, and then the third finger comes back on. So from the beginning you've got, or really slowly, and then we're going to play your second finger on B6, and your first finger stays barring over the D, G and the B strings, even though it's not even hitting on the B string. Okay, so we hit the G5 and the B6 at the same time. So from the beginning we've got this. Okay, then we're going to hold that on and play the D string, which is already held down by the 5th fret, in the second bar. So that's the first hit of the second bar. So that the B and the G strings keep ringing when we play the D string. So from the beginning you get this. Up speed, and then into the next bar on the second beat we're going to play the same shape that we started with, the 5 and the 7, and then your first finger flat on fret 5, and then move that down to fret number 3. So there from beat 2 goes, and then we've got a little percussive note, so your fingers are just touching the strings, but you play just the D string and it just gets a percussive note. You don't squeeze it down, you just touch the string gently. And then to finish that bar off we've got the open strings, the G and the D strings. So the first 2 bars, nice and slowly, go like this. On to bar 3, and it starts with a percussive note. And then we're going to hit the D and the G strings, just open. And then to fret 3, you can use your finger flat across that. Just your first finger makes it easy. And then you play 2 D strings on their own. So bar 3 goes. Okay, so first 3 bars now go like this from the beginning. Or even slower. Then we do a power chord, a B flat power chord, which is your first finger on A1, third finger on D3. So we're in bar 4 now. We're going to do a little slide up. So from your first finger on fret 1 moves up to fret 3. Okay, and then we go to the D and G strings on the 5th fret, then the 3rd fret, then open. So that 4th bar of the first line goes, or really slowly. Up to speed. So the whole of the first line then. Ready and... Up to speed. Okay, on to the second line. Now it starts with a harmonic. So you're hitting the 5th fret right over the fret wire on the D string. Okay, you could just play a percussive note there if you wanted, but on the track he plays a harmonic. Okay, when there's loads of gain it kind of stands out a bit more. And so that's on the first beat, so that's that one in the little kind of brackets. And then we go back to this 5 and 7, which is same from before. And then you're going to play just the D string on the 5th fret, and then play D and G strings on the 5th fret, and then put your 3rd finger back on fret 7 for 2 more hits. So the first bar of that line goes... Okay. Onto the next bar, you're going to keep that 3rd finger where it was on the 7, but this time you just play the D string, which is the 5, and then you use your little finger on B8. So you got... And then you play your 1st finger on D and G strings on the 5th fret, then use your 3rd finger to fret 7, back to your 1st finger on fret 5, then down to fret 3, pull off, and then play the open strings. So you do 3, 3, then pull off, and then play just the open strings. So bar 2 of that line goes... Okay, so from the beginning of the line we get this. Okay, so that's the first 2 bars. The 3rd bar starts with a harmonic. It's a really weird harmonic. I don't think he planned on playing a harmonic there. I think he just wanted to do a percussive note, but ended up with a harmonic. And it's just before the 4th fret, so kind of just like that side of the 4th fret on the D string. So you don't have to play that harmonic, you could just play a percussive note as well if you wanted. And when I hear him playing it live, he normally just plays a percussive note. But if you wanted to play it exactly like the track, it's a harmonic on the 4th there. And then you play the D and the G strings open, then the D string, then G3, pulling off to the G, and then play the D string. So that 3rd bar of the second line goes... While I think of it, I'll try and put this, the transcription of it up on my website, 9to42.com, just so you can print it out and it makes it easier for you. Okay, so that 3rd bar. And then the 4th bar, just your fingers on A3 and D3. Just sliding up from 3 to 5. And then hit fret 5 again. So when you slide up, make that note staccato. So take it off and then hit it again. So the whole of the second line goes like this. Even slower. Up to speed. Okay, on to the 4th line. Similar idea as the first line. Starts with a percussive note though, and then, which is the same as the first line. In fact, let me just quickly check through it. Yeah, the first 2 bars are exactly the same apart from the first hit is a percussive note. So the first 2 bars of that 3rd line should be okay. It should sound like this. The third bar's slightly different, just in the fact that it goes, starts with a percussive note, open strings, 3rd fret, and then just 2 percussive notes. So it goes. Okay, onto the 4th bar, and we've got slightly bigger power chords. So you've got your 1st finger on A1, 3rd finger on D3, and little finger on G3. You can do a slide up, and then we're going to hit the 3, slide back down, and then hit the open string. So you get. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So 1st fret, slide up to the 3rd fret, then you hit 3rd fret, slide back down to the 1st fret, and then play just the D and G strings together. Okay, so the whole of that 3rd line goes like this. Even slower. Up to speed. Okay, on to the 4th line, similar to the 2nd line of the song. Starts with a percussive note. So pretty much the same, just doesn't have the harmonic on. And then the next bar is the same as the 2nd bar of the 2nd line. Or slight difference, there's just 1 less 5 on the 2nd beat, so it goes. You're just playing the 1 string on the D string rather than the 2. So you got. Okay, then a percussive note on bar 3, which is the same as the 2nd bar of the 1st line, so that should be pretty straightforward. And then 3 and 5 on the A and the D strings, sliding up to the 5th fret, and then you hit it. So the whole of that 4th line goes like this. So let's put the whole thing together. Let's do it nice and slowly. Ready, and... and up to speed. So there you go, that's the riff from Money for Nothing. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thanks for the request, whoever requested that. If you've got any requests, put them in the comments section down below. Any comments as well, if you've liked it, if I've got anything wrong, put it in the comments section. Thanks for watching this. Don't forget to subscribe. I can never say that word. Subscribe to my channel, Andy Hillier 9 to 42. Give me a like. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time.